Hi, I'm Beth and I'm back with another episode of How I'm Doing It. Today I am tackling this overgrown side yard bed. We'll see what I can make of it, try to tame it back down into something as pretty as it usually is. It has rained overnight, so the ground is a little bit moist. That's going to help me as far as pulling weeds, but one of my main things is I'm going to have to work on trimming especially this side of these bushes back. And then I'll trim down this here, but mainly I need to be pulling weeds right now. So, give me a chance to work on that a little bit. I'll come back with an update shortly. Okay, here's a little update. I've gotten the left side very well trimmed back. I like to keep them about as high as my porch window starts, right there, my porch screen. So that's good. And don't be afraid. Some of you may be freaking out or panicking thinking that I have overcut. These things grow like weeds. They were about this size at the start of this season, roughly 6 to 8 weeks ago. And you saw then they grew up to basically hitting my rooftop. So this is long overdue. And from that half, I have pulled up or cut this much brush. I've got to figure out, excuse me, I had an ant on me. I've got to figure out how I'm going to get rid of it all. I compost, but I can't even compost this much in my own backyard by myself. So I have cut them with clippers, all of these branches down to manageable lengths, no more than about 12 to 18 inches long, so that I can figure out where I'm going to haul them off to. Now, I do still have to get this under control, but this is going to be much easier. That part is almost, probably 85% of it is going to be just pulling without even the clippers. It's a lot of vines and things, so I'll give you an update in a little while. Okay, friends, I think I'm finally finished. You'll have to excuse me if the camera shakes a little bit. Working this hard in this heat and whatnot, I think my steadiness and grace is gone because my arms and hands are tired. But anyway, you can get the general idea. I've cut this way back. Down here, tons and tons and tons of vines I got rid of from that side. Now, what I underestimated in starting this project was I underestimated how much greenery I'm going to have to dispose of. I have all of this that I have to get rid of, so I'm going to figure it out. But here it is from left to right. This right here is a butterfly bush. It's beautiful. It's a purple color, a light purple, and I do have some purple flowers that I cut off of it. You may be able to see right here. And it is beautiful, but it was just, there's some more right there. It's seriously overgrown, almost like a pink color, but it'll come back pretty quickly. It always does. Here's some more right here, and also right here, more pinkish purplish butterfly bush flowers. The butterfly bush is important to me because it represents one of my miscarried babies. I've had several miscarried babies. There is another one back here. And I have carried them from house to house when we bought and sold several houses and moved around as a family through the years. And then I would transplant it at my new home, and it's always done wonderfully well. Excuse me, this butterfly bush, I think the way I was pointing with my fingers and whatnot, it came out funny. It's hard to tell the angles of what you guys can see based on what I'm seeing with the glare. Anyway, this right here is my butterfly bush, and it does amazingly well. I don't know actually what this one in the middle is. These ones down here, they look like big elephant ears, but I don't know that that's exactly what they are, but they are beautiful. This is like some kind of holly bush or something. So anyway, there you go. Thank you for joining me today, giving me some motivation to finish this project, at least as far as the cutting and weeding part. we'll see how much energy I have to maybe today or tomorrow work on putting away all of this greenery. So there you go. I'm Beth, and that's how I'm doing it. Okay, P.S. I did a little bit more work the next morning. I got up today and I had some energy, and I wanted to come up outside and get a little bit of this cleaned up and looking a little bit nicer and more polished before the rain starts. So you can tell out here I put some mulch down, and also over here in this section right here I had 3 bags of mulch. Really, it wasn't enough. I should have probably had 4 or 5 bags because it's a very thin layer, but it was enough to make it look nice. Maybe next weekend I'll go down to the nursery again and get some more, but that looks nice. Also, look at this. See, here in this yard area, I got all of that out of the way. I piled a bunch of it over here because I didn't have room to deal with that just yet, but now at least we can get the lawnmower in and out of here through our gate. So when the lawn mowing service comes through, they can come through the gate as usual. They'll take care of all of this. I'll deal with the rest of this. I got about half of the cut greenery out of the way from yesterday. This is the other half. I'll deal with that later. I just stacked it up by my wood pile, firewood pile. Anyway, but this looks so much nicer. This is exactly what I was going for. So I'm really happy with that. Now, I will tell you, I am really, really hot, dirty, and sweaty. Need a shower, but boy, my flower bed looks so much nicer. I think my kids are going to be really surprised when they come back, especially my teenager that lives at home, because he helps me in the yard, and I told him while he was gone this month I might get a little bit of yard work done. So we'll see what he thinks when he comes back. All right, thanks guys for motivating me and giving me a reason to keep on to project completion this weekend so I could show you the finished product. All right, thanks. That's how I'm doing it.